Well, good morning, good morning. This is Martin Cool. This video is called American Woman and Their Boyfriend Excuse. You guys let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning. This is Martel. Will be my final rant in Society community. And this video is called Today's Woman I Got a Boyfriend or slash Husband Excuse. What I meant is, when I started noticing for the last couple of years, ironically out of the blue on social media, so I'll be having chicks be adding me or follow me or sometimes even told me to inbox them with their permission. I would screenshot them, but I'm not a rat or anything by putting their business out. But this is absolutely disgusting to be a single man in this country. And I know there will be a final rant because I know even I get tired of making it kind of getting old, repetitive. But I was hearing from a lot of young dudes from I would say the ones that came to me were 18 to 25 years old was telling me how today's American women are so arrogant, conceited, and stuck up. I remember I did a video about that just yesterday on Tinder. So I was just on Tinder not even that long, and almost immediately I'm really baffled how arrogant and conceited these women really are on these platforms. They think every dude want to get to them. So I was discussing some of the hard-looking, butterface, gargoyle looking kind of chicks. I'm no conceited. I'm not about looks or anything. I'm the least kind of guy that's even about being conceited or anything. But I kind of do want a semi, or at least be realistic, a decent, attractive kind of woman. I know what they say that you're supposed to meet at your own level, water me at his own level, whatever BS it is. But it's kind of baffling. I had talked to chicks, not even all that attractive, had the worst kind of attitudes possible. I remember I was talking to this one chick in Texas. We have been talking on Google Hangout to Twitter so for many years, even on phone. And all of a sudden, since last year, so she's been ignoring my calls and text messages, told me that she be busy. I hate when women be using that I'm busy use the type of excuse. Or the main thing I hate really when you're trying to get to know a bro. Like this, a few chicks I gave me their number, not even long, like particularly I won't say where they one is Detroit. It was pretty cool, so I gotta go this. I went to this particular shop, or so I didn't say anything bad, but I was actually baffled. Sorry, my alarm clock going on. I was actually so baffled, not even long to the conversation. I see how you been, how's your day? Cause I haven't seen her in so many years, and just being courteous or so. Automatically, she used that boyfriend excuse. I say, bro, I didn't even come at you for a relationship. I just asked you how you been. Since you initially give me your number and you add me. Now I can see that I don't come to these chicks. I don't add these chicks. I'll be real with you. I don't hardly ever follow a chick unless somebody I know, somebody I knew. And even then, that's a rare case because I know they're gonna tell me no or reject me or be on some flakiness. But, I had to say about American women, they're no more than cowards. That's flat out for what it is. And people don't want to hear that. I'm going to say anyway, today's American women are no more than absolute cowards. They always play mind games and flakiness. And flat out, one occasion I had talked, I was trying to talk to this one female, not even in a relationship level, just a friendship, immediately, left me for nearly a month. Well, no explanation or anything. But I don't put nobody's business up, but it's absolutely maddening how today's American women are no more than cowards. Don't even have backbone or decency to tell you the reason why they're not feeling you or anything. I mean, ladies, if you don't go around adding people, don't go around giving your phone numbers. I said this back in my previous video from last year, so it's probably a sequel to that. Why women give out numbers to guys they're not even interested. That's just cowardly. Yeah, I call you a coward. Ladies. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't respect cowards. Just tell for what it is. I know a lot of you, I'm going to say women be making excuses, so a lot of men don't know how to take no or handle rejection. I give you a point on that. There's some men that just can't. I give you that. But don't go around be a coward by giving out your phone number, emails, or friend requests, or even asking them to talk to you privately, which you partly giving them a false impression. You also give them permission to talk to you. So don't make excuses, ladies, to say you say you're interested in talking to them, even just by communicating. I ain't even ask these chicks for relationships, any of that. And I hate when these chicks start making nasty assumptions of me, basically saying that I'm only out for sex. So I let my intentions be clear. Lady, if I want sex, I can go get a prostitute. I want to know you as a person. I want to know individually of who you are, where you stand at. You know, it's sad that I was brought up by great parents of mine, may they rest in peace, that my mother had backbone. You know, my mother had backbone, at least admit that where she come up from. And what lifestyle she came from a very traditional background, which I was noticing today's woman. I was actually talking to one of the brothers about this. Like, I was noticing today's American do not look like anything my mother would approve of. You know, how she lived. You know, and it's sad that I should never have to look towards a woman in this country with near negative. Like, I don't say this to be bashing or belittling anything. I'm just saying with sincere sadness as a man. You know, I love women. I love women. You know, it is baffling me, and it dawns on me. I was talking to Winston about this too. I said, he actually opened my eyes on this many years ago, but I mean, I was still blind at the time. I was blind at the time, kind of ignorant. But now I fully understand where he's coming from, and it's sad that I had to talk to another woman from another country just to have a respectful, balanced conversation. I remember yesterday I was on Facebook not that long or so just to check up on people, check up on things. I was so taken aback by Philippine ladies and Latinas. I was actually shocked how like flat out blunt honest they are. I'm like, oh my god, they blunt. They let it be known they actually feel you or not. I remember just having a simple conversation with a Latina woman from Dominican Republic. I had to use Google Translate to talk to her, hoping the information was correct, or the translation was correct. My apologies. I was so shocked that I had to ask her just a simple thing: would you like to have a dinner with me? Would you like to have a date with me if I could come to your country? Once I get my credentials, I was so baffled and shocked how she says yes. She let it be known, like, oh God. Here the woman in America would be all flaky and making excuses and stuff, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I got things to do. I'm sorry, I'm busy and all. They always use that busy excuse. Like, I hate even worse when you tell, like, just to get to know somebody. How the hell are you supposed to get to know anybody in this country when these brothers are so that arrogant and stuck up their own asses? They not even have a decent conversation. Or they start becoming real disrespectful after a long period of time. I don't do anything to disrespect these women for them to call me out my character or be real sly and slick with their comments or so. I know I had to agree with a lot of dudes today's American women are flat out disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Just flat out disrespectful. I think American women, let's be realistic, black, white, whatever, Asian, whatever, Latino, whatever, they have no respect for a man. They don't appreciate men. And the reason I say this about this too, because I work in the workforce through half my life with women, and they're sad to say this, I don't say to be bashing or ill-considerate, they kind of unbearable to work with. Already immediately they got stuck up attitudes, they got icy barriers, like they really don't want to be bothered or anything. I'm scared to even ask these women on the workforce just for simple things, you know? Like, just recently, I just said hello just to a cashier or so where I work at, just to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Just say hello. Almost immediately gave me a stink eye and, like, have no expression on their face. Like, what you want? Why are you talking to me? Like, ugh, I didn't even ask me. If I just asked how's your day? You know, America, I'm sorry to say this, are no more than cowards. And rude cowards at that, you know. Don't even have backbones to tell you, hey, either I'm interested in you or I'm not. Cool. If I take no, then take mind games. You know, that's what the other problem. Sad to say with today's women in America, they just don't mind games. They don't know what they want. You know. And I was hearing this from a lot of dudes too. I was like, especially young dudes, because I'm 30. I'll be real. I'm 30. I'm done. I haven't dated in 5 years because this particular mess. At the time too, I can't really fully. But I had to kind of blame myself. Plus, I was going for a severe bad situation. My dad passing, so that was already on a kind of bad note anyway. But my last official relationship, besides that one particularly, like on a good note, sad note too, but when I was 16 years old, and I always say this story about this, but I share the story too. She was a white chick that treated me so good. It made me actually cry, like, to be treated that good, you know? And I had to realize something from near 15 years ago that now it's sad that that men in this day and age had to suffer, can't even get a decent woman by their side, you know? And it's kind of sad, man. And where I'm at, prostitution's out of the question too, unless you had to deal with crooked cops or so and be arrested as a John. It's just not worth it, you know? I mean, unless you got tons of money, don't get caught. It's sad what men had to go through just to even deal with a woman in this country, you know? And now with this pandemic going on, with this crisis going on, everything's on lockdown. Literally, man, of today feel like it's literally a prison. You know, you stuck with these stuck up, arrogant, prune she beasts. You know, it's sad. I should never have to look towards a woman like that because I was not raised like this. Be real with you guys. I was not raised, and I'm not speaking this in a bad demeanor. I'm really looking at today's psychology of women, and it's not looking good in America. You know, I'm only speaking because I'm an American man too, because I'm also black. So, you know, my scenario. Sad to say, I won't say this to be down talking anything, but especially being around black women, they so disrespectful. I'm just saying for what it is. I'm not speaking from stereotypes. I'm not speaking from media statistics or anything. I'm speaking from firsthand interactions with my own woman. The only woman that seemed to show me really respect, it's sad to say, are African women. And I noticed that to African women or African descent, basically from Caribbeans or Jamaica or whatsoever, I was noticing too. I remember this kind of conversation. I had talked to an African woman. I was getting off of work or so. I was noticing her how beautiful and positive her energy is. Now thinking about like how respectful she is. I said she gotta be like a foreigner change student. So I was so shocked how the way me and her actually have an intelligent conversation about how we was comparing how black men and Muslims. She was a Muslim woman. Are looked so poorly in the media. So, you know, it's kind of funny to hear that from African women. I realize that now you could never have intelligent conversation with my own kind. I'm not sitting here to bash mouth any woman or anybody, just saying for what it is. So, ladies, feminists, you ain't got to worry me coming out to my yours notes for the conversation. I did not call you out your name, your character, anything. But since polar opposite happened to me, I'm literally being disrespected by a woman of all people, and I love women, you know what I'm saying, but to be disrespected, flake out, and just flat out abandoned, you know, it's just rude, you know. I'm only not just speaking for myself, I'm also speaking for young men coming up. Well, that's young men, also men my age too, in 30s or so. And I feel kind of bad because I'm single, I'm looking for a serious relationship or so. And I mean, you know, I need company. But then if you try to even say that to American women nowadays, they think you're creepy or desperate. If you thought you need to, you know, need to be in a relationship. You know, and then another thing I had to say about this too, that American women is pretty much incompatible, you know what I'm saying? For unknown reasons. I suffered that most of my whole life as far as dating go. Besides just sad to say a few particular white women. Other than that, I feel bad for young dudes all together in this country coming up. And it's sad because I was not raised like this, you know. I was not brought up like that. I was brought up to respect women, appreciate women, and value women and so forth because I'm also a straight guy too. But it seems like I'm getting most upright disrespect from a woman is from my own country. And it's kind of sad I had to say about this as American men. You know, I did not degrade these women or demoralize these women or anything. I just be myself, be a respectful gentleman. And I kind of had to take back my own words at times, thinking about, I was saying this too, is being a gentleman is dead. And I say, yeah, being a gentleman is dead. Chivalry is dead. You know, feminism killed that, man. Feminism killed chivalry. And since you hear all these women all the time when they talk, they don't need men, they don't appreciate men, don't respect men, don't be surprised men don't value. And I'm sad at times, that should never come out of my mouth. I actually had to hold back my words at times, like, you know, that's kind of tragic. I had to look at a woman in America like this, you know, and it's sad, fellas. You know, it's really sad. Also, I apologize for the ladies who feel offended this way, but it has to be said, man. You know, for your own good. Thanks for listening. Marta Audio Rant. Thanks.